I think that while I was a university student, and then while I was a seminary student, I was so aware of what a privileged person I was, what opportunities we have for learning in this country and nowadays in many countries in the world. But that coupled with my love for the church, I was always conscious of a quote that I heard from one of the early church fathers who said, "The church is potentially always one generation from extinction," meaning that if the current generation doesn't pass faith to the next generation, potentially the church could disappear. In fact, I could use an example from church history, and that is the church in North Africa. For example, we read in Acts chapter 2 that in that group that were present on the day of Pentecost were North Africans who took the gospel back to North Africa, and a vibrant, alive church was planted in North Africa. And then when the Muslim marauders arrived in North Africa many centuries later, the church virtually disappeared from the scene in North Africa. What happened? And I thought back, as I studied history, I thought back to that statement, the church is potentially one generation from extinction. That became a motivating quote for me as an educator, that I needed to pass faith to the next generation. I've seen God do that through me in Romania, and that's what motivates me now. Here in this country, I want always to be investing in the next generation. I say to young people, there's always someone younger than you, either chronologically or even in terms of your years as a believer. Pass faith to the next generation.